Here's the point of contention. Do they go in this way? Right? Or do they go in from the underside? I really think the underside makes more sense. Hey nerds, today we're going to be looking at this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1988 Remastered 6-pack from Playmates. That's right, they took the vintage toys, added some new articulation, made them a lot better by the looks of it. We're going to check them out right now. But first off, this packaging is amazing. Like, if you're familiar with the old line, this is basically based off the like the old sewer layer set they made back then. The artwork, all of it. It's pretty cool. Let's get it out of the box here and check it out. Now this was about, it was under $60. Under $60 for 6 figures. So you're less than $10 a figure here, which is absolutely great price for these. And let's set this box over here. Now look, pull this out. See, this is all from the sewer layer set from before. Look at that. That's cool. And this background, definitely. This is awesome. Now, I don't really plan on keeping the box, but this would actually look cool on a shelf. Just put the figures on there. Like, that's pretty awesome, I gotta admit. I'm liking that. Watch me push these back and we'll set it up here. Will it stay there? Nope. We'll just set it off to the side. Okay. Let's pause while we cut all these turtles out. I'll be back in just a second. And boom, they're all out of the package. Look how many ties I cut off of here. It's about as bad as NECA. There was so many. Ridiculously in there. But, you know, keeping everything safe during transit, I guess, is good. Let's look at some of the basic accessories that apply to all the figures. We got these ninja weapons. I don't know what they're called. We're just going to call them ninja weapons. The original toys came with stuff just like this too. Ninja stars and stuff. So, we got a little bit of each. So, we got that little extra stuff right there. Set that off to the side. Let's start by looking at Donnie first. Look at this. If you're a fan of the original line from the 80s, these just capture it perfectly. So awesome, the shells. We have this bow staff. Notice the purple matches him. You know, it's the color theme to all the turtles eventually. This can also go back here. Like that. Right? Pretty cool. Donnie! Look at the head. Awesome. Of course, a D on the belt. And then we have Raph. Let's look at Raph. He's got the size. Angry. I love the color scheme matches the old toys too, which is awesome. They're not just all one color. So back here, this is where this could go. This one with him. There we go. So Raph needs more methods of destruction. Is it war? Let's see. These sides can go in his belt. Right? And I think he can hold them between his fingers. Let's see. Let's see here. It just went flying across the room. Hold on. All right, we found it. Let's try this again. That should go between his fingers, right? I think. Yeah, come on. You can do it, Raph. There. He kind of holds it. Sorta. I guess not really. But you can kind of get away with it if you want to fudge it a little bit. You can hold it this way too. I like that the hands are actually tight enough to hold the weapons. That's a good sign from Playmates. There we go, Raph with the angry face, full-on angry face. Put him back over here. Let's check out Leo with the dual katanas. I love that he's got teeth out on one side, open mouth on the other side. I love that they all have basically different mouths. Him and Mikey have basically reverse mouths. But still, we got Leo. Look at this. Katanas can go in the back, of course. Like this. Get him across. This might make them bend a little bit. But there you go. It's kind of bending it a little bit. But still, pretty cool. I love it. Again, color matching everything is awesome. And then we have our bad boy right here, Mikey. The best turtle of them all. That's right, Michelangelo. The smirk on his right side, your left side as you look at it. I love that they use chains for the nunchucks. That's pretty cool. like actual metal chains versus just the plastic ones that don't move at all. Look at that. I don't know why I like doing that. These can actually go in the back. Now here's the point of contention. Do they go in this way? Right? Or do they go in from the underside? I really think the underside makes more sense. Like this. They don't want to go in very well, do they? Come on. Ugh. This makes more sense to me because if you can reach back here, pull them out, versus trying to go like this and then pull them out or come over the back. Nah, it makes more sense for them to go underneath like this, right? Yeah, Mikey. Now, like all the turtles have the same articulation, so we're just gonna run through the articulation real quick on Mikey. I think the worst part of the articulation is actually the feet, because they only spin left and right. We have no ankle rocker, nothing in there. So that's the worst part. But we got knee joints finally. Look at that. That's awesome. Spin around in there, so you get some knee action. That's awesome. Love that. We have thighs in here. They rotate. Then we have the thighs. They rotate. You kick out like this. You can spin it around. See the joint right there. A little bit of issues, but whatever. But for Ninja Turtles, that's awesome rotation. For Playmates, they have the shoulders go all the way around. Come out about that far. No bicep cut, but we have elbow joints now, and they rotate in there. Look at that. And then they have the about almost 90, not was it 45 degrees? That much rotation, which is still cool. And then the heads spin all the way around. I love being a turtle. You got some left and right lean, a little bit up and down in there. Pretty nice. These just pop right off, right? Yeah, look at that. You can swap heads. Pretty cool. There we go. So yeah, that's the articulation on the turtles. Pretty much the same all the way around. Now let's look at figures that haven't made in the remastered line yet. Stand up, Mikey. We got Splinter here. That's right, Master Splinter. Now the original toy from the 80s. As I drop him on the ground. Original toy from the 80s had a cloth goods, what do you call it? Cloak, cape. It's not a cape, it's a cloak. Jacket. It looks more like a bathrobe. But yeah, the tail keeps popping out here. I don't know if it's supposed to pop out, but it keeps popping out. So that's fun. But it does move. Comes, of course, with his standard cane, which you pulled apart. Bam. Knife on the inside. It is very flimsy, but it stays together pretty nice. Original toy had this too. And then he has the bow and arrow. This one actually comes apart, which is nice. The original one did not. It's just like one thing. So that's cool. I like that. I don't know if I ever remember him using a bow and arrow in the cartoon at all. I don't recall it. But the staff, yeah. Like, let's run through his articulation. Again, the feet. This one actually has ankle rockers. Splinter got the ankle rockers. Turtle Boys, no ankle rockers. Splinter, he's got them. And rotate in there. So that's, look at that. That's awesome. Then we have the knee joints again. And they rotate in there. And then the same kind of thighs, I believe. Actually, no, these are different thighs. Alright. So we got this kind of movement. And this. That's pretty good. Like that. And of course, no waist. Whatever. Shoulders go all the way around. Come about high. Then we have the elbows. Single joint elbows. You get 90 degrees. And the hands, I can't tell if these wrists are supposed to move in here. Oh yeah, they do. Okay. God, it wasn't moving earlier. So that spins around in there. So get that better position to hold his weapons. So that's awesome. His cane, so he can appear deceptive. Like he can't fight, but then he just whoops you. Wonder if the head can be popped off and swapped onto the turtles. That'd be funny. The head goes around, left to right. Awesome. This one looks so cool. There you go. Very cool Splinter figure. Alright, and then let's take a look at Shredhead. He has an additional sword too. Or it's more like a, one's a sword and one's like a knife. He comes with this. I believe the original toy did too. But it's like you can't really hold it. They gave him the same kind of weird half-open hand from the original toy line. Which, I mean, I love that they do that, but he couldn't hold. Doesn't really hold things. Well, yeah, there you go. Oh, look at the mask. It's not even metal. Looks like cloth, which is crazy, right? Helmet, blue. But I do love that they really kept it as unique to the original toys as possible. The black. Original toy did have a cloth cape though, so it would be kind of cool if you could pop this off. Does it come off? Yeah, and replace it with a cloth cape. That would be nice. Let's take a look at his articulation though now. So we have, again, the ankles with no ankle rocker. Why did Splinter is the only one that got the ankle rocker? Anyways, got the knee, same knee joints, 90 degrees, spin it there. The thighs, rotate in there, kick out this far, and then you can kick out that far to the side if you want to. Let's see here. No ab crunch at all, but he does spin at the waist, so that's nice. Shoulders go all the way around. Of course, probably would be hindered a little bit by this cape if he has it on. Arms go up that far. They have the single joint elbow. Again, 90 degrees. And it overextends as well if you want to do that. We got the movement in there. And then the hands just turn. There you go. Let's just put his cape back on. Pop his head back. Pop the head back on. There we go, nice and easy. Head can go all the way around. A little bit of lean in there. Some up and down. It's alright. There we go. Those are our Turtle Bros Remastered 1988 Playmates line. If I learn to speak. It's featuring also Splinter and Shredder. So let me get some of this. I'll get you turtles. Suck on my chuck. Suck on my chuck. There we go. Mikey for the win. Cowabunga!